can we take without realizing somebody important enough to realize there's illegal shit going on? Anybody with common sense knows this shit that's going on is illegal. It's treason. It's a government that's out of control. And now what is it? It's cocaine in the White House. You know, Newsweek says the White House was evacuated earlier this week after cocaine was discovered in the West Wing, leading to wild speculation as to who the drugs may have belonged to. They go on to say, Uniformed Division of the Secret Service conducting routine rounds through the building, the Secret Service told Newsweek. A source familiar with the investigation told Newsweek that the substance was discovered inside a work area of the West Wing. They go on to say President Joe Biden was not in the White House at the time. He and his First Lady Jill Biden departed the White House on Friday to spend Independence Day weekend at Camp David, again, in Maryland with their family, including Hunter. That's Friday. Now, it goes on to say here, the speculation of Hunter Biden actually living in the White House. I didn't know that they did that kind of thing. The family just moves in? You know, come on in, Ma! Come on in, Pa! Just got another room over here called Lincoln's room. You know, what the hell? Do they just, like, have family moving in? Well, there's no real proof of it. Several claimants have tried to attach Hunter more closely to the story by suggesting that he lived at the White House. A Trump supporter and the founder of anti-Muslim group and blah, 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 blah. Hunter Biden has been rumored to be living in the White House, and now cocaine is discovered in the West Wing. Coincidence? Conservative political writer Brent Sure tweeted the same day. Not surprised, but how stupid is it to write a piece about a bag of cocaine being found at the White House without at least mentioning that Hunter Biden lives there? Alright, now this is going extremely right-wing and trying to frickin' pin something on somebody who hasn't been proven guilty yet. But, you know what? It was a Ziploc bag. A Ziploc bag of cocaine. Nobody mentions how much. I mean, was it was it a gram? Was it an ounce? I don't know. I don't know. But it was a Ziploc bag. Guys, I'm never going to ever bullshit you and tell you that I haven't done some shit in my life, including things that may be talked about right now, long time ago. But I'll tell you what. If I were going to go through the White House with a Ziploc bag of something like cocaine, and back then, I don't know what it is now, but back then, the price of that kind of shit, I wouldn't be reaching in my pocket and just toss it over my damn shoulder. Nor would I likely ever go into the White House with a Ziploc bag of cocaine. I'd probably hit it out in the car and then go in and yee-haw, be all freaking high on coke. But you know what? This was a Ziploc bag found on the floor of the West Wing. A Ziploc freaking bag. People who typically do things like cocaine aren't going to be carrying around a Ziploc bag in the White House while they're doing their tour. Now, I'm not saying anything other than what typically would happen to somebody who may partake in something like this. I'm not saying that anybody, I'm not putting any names that are guilty, but I'll tell you what. It's rumored that somebody lives in some place who's got a really bad drug cocaine habit, and he just got away with a lot of shit that you and I would be in prison for a very long time. Minimum of 5 if we had a really good lawyer. But with the charges that were not given to this guy, you and I, even people younger than my 54 years, would be in there for life. And this guy got a bad boy on his freaking wrists. There's a lot of shit going on right now, guys. And now there's cocaine found in the White House West Wing in a Ziploc bag. How much was it in a Ziploc bag? Again, I just don't get it. I don't understand how these people are getting away with this crap. They're getting away with it. Department of Justice is freaking corrupt. FBI is corrupt. They're afraid to be suicidal if they're not corrupt with the DNC. Because it seems like a bunch of FBI agents became suicidal. Like one of them shot himself in the back of the head twice. He was so suicidal, the first one just wasn't enough for him. After he said that he has got a bunch of shit on one lady who was a first lady back before, I don't know, let's just say almost 20 years ago, 13, maybe about 15 years ago, she's the first lady. And then the FBI came out and said, I got smut on these kinds of people, and I'm going to tell you all about it tomorrow. And that night, he shot himself twice in the back of the head, and now this crap is going on right now. Our country is screwed with this fucked up government, guys. Was it crack cocaine? As mentioned, Hunter Biden has spoken in detail about his addiction to alcohol and crack cocaine, stating in a podcast 2021 that he had been sober for 2 years. Yeah, okay. His addiction to crack seemingly led to assertions online that was a drug found in the White House. User Patriotic Pizzas tweeted on July 3rd. Also, LOL, they just found crack cocaine in the White House. You know, where Hunter is living. Updates of the nature of the substance found say the drug was a powder, not a rock, and there appears to be no other evidence that contradicts this assessment. Did the drug belong to White House staff? One conceivable rumor, although unproven, is that the cocaine belonged to White House staffer. Cryptocurrency influencer Matt Wallace posted a tweet July 4th. Viewed 5.5 million times that read, the cocaine found in the White House is not from Hunter Biden. He's sure of that. Because he's innocent. He's been innocent of about a lot of shit that he should be innocent of, right? The real story is actually much worse than that. Many of Joe Biden's top staff regularly use cocaine and other hardcore drugs. The cleaning crews are tasked with hiding all traces, but this weekend was especially bad. There was a lot of cocaine. The claim that Joe Biden's top staff regularly use cocaine and other hardcore drugs was presented without evidence. Well, evidence seems to be swept under a lot of goddamn rugs right now, doesn't it? As is the suggestion that the recently found drugs belong to staff. Okay, well, so prove it one way or another. So who did it belong to? Who does it belong to? We don't know. We don't know. Nobody's guilty. Everybody's innocent until proven. You know, this whole thing just keeps on going. Leading to Hunter Biden driving at 172 miles per hour and all kinds of crap here. But this one that I just read to you was from. Come on. Newsweek. Then we've got NBC News. Lab test confirms white substance found in the White House is coke. Associated Press. Powder found in White House's West Wing lobby test positive for coke. And they go on to talk all about who it doesn't belong to and shit like that. Suspicious powder on Salon. Suspicious powder discovered in White House common room found to be coke. Again, guys, if somebody is going through the whole spiel about going and checking out the White House and doing the tour, they're not going to reach into their pocket and throw out their freaking Ziploc bag full of cocaine. Nobody here says how much of it was. It was the West Wing, the common area, in a workplace, in a White House, with our government in charge of this country, with cocaine on the floor of the West Wing. And his kid getting away with a lot of shit and really doesn't give a damn if he got caught again, because he's just going to get away with more shit, isn't he? Let alone the shit that's been getting away with everything else that's going on with this government, guys. We're fucked. Till next time, guys. See you next time.